Right, so if we take a look at question 1, it says here, the diagram shows a cross-section of a solid prism. The length of the prism is 2 meters. The prism is made from metal. The density of the metal is 8 grams per centimeter cubed. Work out the mass of the prism. So the first thing that should come into your head is the formula for density, which is density equals mass over volume. Now before we start plugging in numbers, you have to see that we have centimeters and meters and centimeters cubed. So we're going to need to convert them all to the same unit. The easiest way will be to convert this meter into centimeters. So 2 meters in centimeters would be 200 centimeters. So we need to work out the mass. So if we get this formula here and rearrange, we need to get this by itself. So what's happening to mass right now? Well, it's being divided by volume, so we do the inverse. So if we times by volume each side, we end up with density times volume equals mass. Okay, so here is our formula set up. We can then start using this. So we know it's 8 grams per centimeter cubed, indicating that we do need to find the volume first. So volume would be length times width times height, or the cross-sectional area. First find out the cross-sectional area. So what we can do is we can split this into shape 1 and shape 2. So the area of the cross-section would be for 1, it would be length times width, so therefore that would be area equals 7 times 2, so an area of 14 centimeters squared. For shape 2, well, if this here is 7 and we've got this 2 up here, that must mean that this section here is 5. Therefore we have area equals length times width, so area equals 5 times 2, so area equals 10 centimeters squared. So if we combine the two, we get 14 plus 10, so total area of 24 centimeters squared. So that's our cross-sectional area, which is all of this. We now need to go to depth of 200 centimeters, so therefore we take our cross-sectional area and times that by the depth, and that will give us our volume. So our volume will be 24 centimeters squared times 200 centimeters, which will give us 4,800 centimeters cubed. Okay, so now we have our volume. We can now use this formula. So we've got our density, which is 8 times by our volume, which is 4,800, and that will give us our mass. 8 times 4,800 gives us 38,400 for our mass. And if we're looking at the units, what would it be in? Well, we've got centimeter cubed here, and this is grams per centimeter cubed. So this would be 38,400 grams. Which we can leave it as that, or or 38.4 kilograms.